You will be in trouble, I know. But what can be done?
But
You are not.
only
You will be in trouble, I know. When the finance secretary will has to appear, but the court has no other option.
I appreciate my
You take the undertaking. I am fixing a to bring the check amount. I will recall this order.
This channel does not promote any violent, harmful, or illegal activities. All content provided by this channel is meant for an educational purpose only.
But I am there in the item 4 for the state.
Well, they were given the last chance. Well, that
Yes,
must
yes.
be remember.
Thrice and thrice I pass an order. Why the file? Who is maintaining the file here?
I'm here to apprise that.
Last order, where is the last?
Yes.
Sir?
Yes.
No, it will not like this. You give.
Last order.
Then something is to be done. The file was there. I passed an order. Thrice the matter was listed. Why the file has gone? Where the file has gone? See, 16 January the file was there. So what you persons are doing from 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. I am not taking the matter at 3 p.m. From 3 p.m. onwards, I am taking the original signed matter. All maximum file not here. Yes, what is your stand? Who is appearing?
But I am here. I am here. My lord, I have a report. My lord, I can, my lord, hand it up to your lordship. My lord, I'll show, my lord, the stand is, my lord,
to bring the draft.
my lord, there is an issue. I'll tell your lordship. Kindly, my lord, takes the, but because, my lord, the file is not there.
Our edited copy the draft.
But I am using the soft copy. Just. Yes, my lord, I am handing up, my lord. My lord, kindly, for a moment, take the trouble to, my lord, refer to page 16, annexure P2. Detailed copy
Yes.
My lord, kindly, my lord, takes the trouble to, my lord, note, my lord, this is an amount of 50,000. And, my lord, there is this date of 4th December 2025.
Yes.
Timing is, my lord, 1:123 p.m.
Correct.
Then, my lord, kindly takes, my lord, the UPI transaction ID. Lord, I am placing it 10034473800 011. Now, my lord, I have the report with me. My lord, I am handing up this copy. This is really in the form of a note. Kindly have a look. What is it? বলে দিচ্ছি দাদা দিচ্ছি my lord kindly takes the trouble to, my lord, instead of going through the lines, my lord, I'll place them, but kindly takes page 3 of the report once.
Yes.
Lordship will note the time, the GRN is there, then, my lord, the GRN date 4th December 2025, my lord, second line, my lord, 2025 1322.24, my lord, the same time.
Correct.
Now, my lord, kindly sees, my lord, this gateway reference ID. This is the UPI transaction ID, if I am not wrong.
Correct.
This is, my lord, again, my lord, 1003447380011. My lord, then, my lord, kindly skips over GRIPS payment ID, then, my lord, payment status successful. Now, my lord, this is my instruction that, my lord, perhaps, my lord, I find, my lord, two GRIPS IDs were generated against the same UPI ID. The first one failed, perhaps, and the second one went through. So, my lord, the challan is generated, the payment challan is, my lord, annexed. So, my lord, the payment has been processed. So, my lord, that is my instruction. Kindly sees, my lord, the note number 11.
What is this mean submitted?
My lord, I may be wrong, but this is, my lord, what is the record is showing.
Yes, you are missing.
Because, my lord, the UPI IDs are the very same. With regard to the failed one, kindly takes, my lord, the paragraphs note 11. My lord, the aforementioned. Yes.
Paragraph 11, no?
My lord, note 11, my lord, the first paragraph. This note itself, my lord, the
Note
instruction.
11, yes.
The aforementioned matter was dealt in e-office file number FIN such and such, and has been approved by such and such. Observations are as follows. Kindly seize, my lord. The GRIPS payment ID of the aforementioned transaction, as has also been mentioned in the letter of the petitioner, addressed to the General Manager Canara Bank on 8th December 2025, is 041-22025-203-734-2461. The status of the same as extracted from the system records is failed. That is there. Number 2, further, it is evident from the transaction details furnished by the petitioner that the GRIPS payment ID against which the transaction was made is 04122 025 037 344 703. 703, my lord. This ends with 703 as opposed to 461, which my lord, my learned friend has relied on. My lord, then my lord, and not the one mentioned in the attached letter. It is to mention that this transaction is successful in GRIPS.
Correct.
And the paid challan is attached herewith for ready reference.
Correct.
As the transaction is successful in GRIPS and the amount has been debited once for that successful transaction itself, the question of refund does not arise.
So where the amount goes?
My lord, the amount on the payment challan, my lord, the court fee has been accepted. The payment challan is there, my lord, that can be placed.
Let the Secretary Finance come here.
My lord, kindly,
Let the Secretary
Page
Finance
18
come
it
here.
is saying
my lord,
it's paid.
kindly
I have
do not,
paid
my lord.
again.
You have taken the public amount. In the you have started your online payment, and
Yes.
once the payment is to be returned, you are making so much. Let the Finance Secretary come
My
here
lord,
before-
kindly, my lord, for a moment, my lord, I will never, kindly, my lord, do not, my lord, kindly, my lord, take this, my lord.
let he come. Let
My
he
lord,
come.
the UPI ID is the same. My lord, the amount is there, my lord. My
How
lord, the,
he can say the last line?
my lord,
Can
the
you see?
necessary,
Successful transaction itself, question of refund does not arise.
my lord, kindly, my lord, let me, my lord, take further instruction. I'll come back with the affidavit.
Let
My lord,
the
let me
Finance
come back.
Secretary who has written this letter, let he come here before this court.
My lord, the difficulty arises, my lord, because if the same,
Let he come. That all the difficulty will be
my lord,
over.
my lord, my lord,
Okay.
let me, my lord, file an affidavit to that effect.
No, I will not accept. Let him come first, then I
My
will
lord,
see the
kindly do
affidavit.
not, my lord, direct that. My lord, let me take further instructions and come back with an
File the
affidavit.
present application, praying for a direction upon the respondents for returning a amount of rupees 50,000, which the petitioner has paid through online.
Challan is generous.
The authority, the learned counsel for the authorities, time and again taken time for taking instructions. Today also he has brought one note 11, wherein it is mentioned that inward comma, as the transaction is successful in GRIPS capital
Let a copy.
and amount one for the successful
Oh,
transaction
correct.
itself, comma,
Dere bhai.
the
Relying upon
question of refund does not arise, inward comma close. The petitioner, in the specific case of the petitioner, that till date the petitioner has not received the amount of rupees 50,000. 50,000. But the note note of the Finance Secretary, Secretary Finance of the West Bengal, Finance Secretary of
My lord, this is 1 minute.
West Bengal,
OSD.
State of West Bengal,
Yes.
State of
State of West.
Secretary of
My lord,
State of West Bengal
Finance Secretary.
has stated
not the
that
finance secretary, not the finance secretary. My lord, this is my lord OSD. My lord, this is
successful.
Specialty.
Successful.
signed of the
This
secretary.
court failed to appreciate that once the Finance Secretary is mentioning that the payment has been debited successfully, but the payment has not been remitted in the account of the petitioner, thus this court has serious doubt whether the note submitted by the Finance Secretary is correct or not. Accordingly, this court is of the view the Finance Secretary is to be heard in
My
person.
lord, may I
Mr. Atanu Majumdar, Secretary Finance of the State of West Bengal, is directed to appear before this court on 28th of January 2026 at 11 a.m. in person.
my lord, may I make one submission, my lord? One submission. My lord, my lord, only my lord, my lord, his payment has been, my lord, allowed. The court fee stamp must be generated, my lord, because my lord, the challan is there.
Maybe let that
Because my lord, the same UPI transaction ID.
How the court is
No,
to,
my lord, this is my humble submission before
Maybe.
your lordship.
you will be
And-
in trouble, I know, but what can be done?
Well,
You are not.
Only,
You will be in trouble, I know. When the Finance Secretary has to appear, but the court has no other option.
I appreciate my lord.
Canada
My
Bank,
lord,
if you take the undertaking, I am fixing to bring the check amount, I will recall this order.
my lord, in that case, my lord, can I take,
Canada Bank is.
my lord, can I take, my lord, instructions and come back in some time today itself?
No instruction. If you by 2 p.m. you will bring the 50,000 check here in now, then I will recall this order. Otherwise,
My
he
lord,
has to
my
appear.
lord,
in
one
person.
request, my lord. In that case, my lord, kindly permits me to, my lord, talk to them over the telephone at least.
Not, that's why I'm telling. I am giving till 2 p.m. I will not sign the order. 2
Very well.
p.m. you will bring the
Very
amount. either by way of demand draft or by way of check, or by showing that this amount is debited in the account of the petitioner, show the statement account of the petitioner, it is debited, then I will recall this order. Otherwise,
My lord,
Copy of the note be given.
my lord, it is it's a my lord privileged communication, my lord.
That's like
My lord, if I file it in the form of affidavit, then I can give it.
You were supposed
when
to
the
file
finance secretary will come, I will see to that.
My lord, so at 2
Supposed to
p.m. my
file
lord,
it
I'll
today.
come back to your lordship, my lord, take instructions.
Communication I failed to understand.
come back
Let
to
the
your
note be given to me.
Yes, call the next matter.